First thing you're gonna wanna do is have a clean face. I don't have any makeup on, just got back from the gym. Hashtag gains. You're gonna take an Elmer's glue and pretty much just glue your eyebrows to your face. Now just taking some tissue paper, I am tearing it in half so that I'm gonna use some latex, so that way I can use some latex. I don't really use latex. This is only like the second time, so I apologize if anything is incorrect. This is just me experimenting. Now with some latex, I'm pouring it into a paper plate, and I'm going to be creating a new eyebrow with the tissue paper that we tore earlier. With an old sponge that I'm not going to be using anymore, I am grabbing the latex from the paper plate and I'm stippling that on my eyebrow. With very thin pieces of the tissue paper that we tore, I'm going to be putting that on my eyebrow and kind of creating like a V shape to mimic a angry brow. You're going to want to do this in layers. So once you put the pieces of tissue paper in a V shape, go ahead and put latex over that. Just saturate that in latex, and then repeat the same steps. Let it dry in between. Repeat the same steps about 6 to 7 times. I'm gonna go 7 times, and we'll see if I like it. If not, then I'm gonna keep adding until I do. With the back of your thumbs, go ahead and just press whatever you have on your eyebrow, however many layers you did. Press it down to kind of mimic an angry brow. You're going to want to push them together and press it down really hard. With a Q-tip and some more latex, I'm going to be creating another nose. And my new nose is going to have, sort of the nostrils a little bit flared out, and I'm going to do that with cotton balls. With the cotton, I'm going to go ahead and start forming the shape of the nose that I want. The nostrils, of course, like I said, they're going to be flared out, so I want to go kind of like in a C shape around the nostrils. And then push them together and just kind of create it with my fingers. I'm learning, I'm finding out that putting a Q-tip with latex over cotton is not the best way. I just grabbed my finger and dipped it in the latex and started doing it that way. That was the best way that I found works. With my index fingers, I am going ahead and creating that C shape where the flared nostrils will be, and I'm also creating a point at the tip of my nose and connecting that to my nose so that way there's no harsh lines. So I'm just kind of connecting everything together to my skin and creating the nose that I want. I'm adding a small piece of tissue paper at the outer edges of the nose. That way it kind of just blends in with my skin. Also, I am taking a mehron paint in white, and I'm going to go ahead and paint my whole face with that. Just make sure that the latex is dry before you paint your face. I'm taking an eyeliner pencil in black. You can pretty much use any eyeliner pencil you want. It's just to create the rough sketches around my face and to pretty much just kind of map out where I want things to go. At this point, I haven't really decided where I want to go. I know I just want to create sort of kind of like an evil witch look, but I'm not sure what design I want to do yet. I'm just kind of doodling on my face. Now I'm taking a flat clean brush with the color black, and I'm going to be dragging this color from the top point there and dragging it down my cheeks. Kind of create a gradient color. I want it to be kind of darker at the top and to fade into the white. Here I'm taking the white again because I didn't like the shape that the black created, so I'm kind of making a C shape underneath the eye, sort of where the cheeks go. If you can see right there, it's a C now, so I'm taking the white again and going over that and fixing what I didn't like. Here I'm just working on the eyebrow that I created, basically just coloring in the lines that are already in there from when I pushed it in with my thumbs. And I'm going to see if I like that. If not, I'm going to go ahead and fix it if I don't. I'm taking the black color and I'm doing some lines around my mouth so that I can create that same gradient color that I created on my cheeks around my mouth. And here I'm creating some rectangular shapes, and it's going to be the same thing. I'm going to do the gradient color that I created on my cheeks right here in these rectangular shapes and the shape around my mouth. Again, taking the black, I'm dragging that inward so that it creates that gradient color that I want, the same way that it looks up there on the cheeks. taking a brush that I used to dip white paint in, and I'm kind of creating like a highlight right there to kind of create separation there, and also separation between these two because I didn't like the lines the way that they touched, so I'm just separating the mouth from the cheeks. Do the same thing to the other side, and you're gonna get something that looks like that. Again, I'm working on the color, dragging it inward towards my mouth, leaving my mouth white. As you can see, I'm working on the shape of my eyebrow, and I colored in the eyes. I'm just kind of following the shape that I created earlier with my thumbs. I'm cleaning the shape around my eyes a little bit, and just putting some white around that way you can see the separation there. It doesn't just kind of look messy or fade in. I kind of want it to look messy but neat at the same time. Here I'm dragging some lines from my eyes, and then they're going to be connected to my mouth, so you're going to want to touch your mouth, maybe the inside of your mouth from the eyes, and I'm just drawing some really thin, fine lines connected towards my mouth to try to make them look like they're puckered up. You're gonna get something that looks like this. I'm kind of dragging them upwards just to make them a little bit longer. I'm probably gonna go into the hairline. I'm not sure yet. We'll see how this goes. And of course, I have to be complicated and reshape the eyebrows again and again and again until I get the exact shape I want. At this point, I just got fed up and decided to go ahead and just slap a whole crap load of white paint over that so that I can redo it. It's gonna take me a little bit, but I'll figure it out. Again, following the shape that I created earlier with my thumbs, I'm just kind of going in with more detail this time with the little triangular shape there between the eyes and the angry brow going up above my eyes. Time for the nose. I am taking the color from my mouth and dragging it upward to create the nostrils that I created earlier with the cotton balls. The color black, I colored the inside of the nostrils where the flare is supposed to be. Here I'm taking a white color and I'm also separating the eyebrows from the eyes so that it kind of just, I don't know, it looked better to me. Here I'm trying to match my eyebrows to the rest of the face because I kind of just feel like they're just out there and, you know, there's no shape to it. So to kind of match everything up, I'm drawing some lines and going up into my forehead. Also, I'm taking the lines and just kind of dragging them into my hairline just so that they fade away and they don't just stop in the middle of my forehead. Yes, I'm wearing a shirt. It's just now that it's a tube top because I'm going to be painting my chest. I'm taking an eyeliner pencil and going in my waterline just to kind of deepen it up a little bit. Kind of felt like I could, you know, my waterline was just kind of sticking out there. I'm taking white and I'm going to be painting my neck and my chest area white. And if you were going out like this, I don't forget the ears, and you know, I'd probably get a wig too, you know, if I were kind of going out like this, but this is just me at home doodling on my face. Here I'm taking black and I'm going to be shaping in my collarbones. So I'm just kind of just pushing my bones out and tracing over what's there naturally, and going upwards into my neck, kind of creating just like a neck shape sort of to make me just look like I'm sunken in. Here I'm going to be dragging the black down, and up there where you see my collarbones, I'm going to be dragging that inward so that rectangular shape kind of creates the same gradient color that I created on my face earlier. Now just put your hair down, take some tooth enamel and create some triangular shapes on your teeth, and you got this scary looking old man thing. Hope you enjoy.